Hi guys, this is your reading for Tuesday the 4th of August 2015. Let's have a look at what's coming up for you today. Okay, so we've got the Star, we've got the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Great. Okay, and the camera is really close up this week, today. So that's good, so you can really see these cards in detail. The Star here is, it's a wonderful card. I love this card. It's someone who's getting really vulnerable and true with themselves, detoxing the negative, which allows them to kind of create space within themselves to let their light shine. I heard a quote recently. It was about, the more honest people get, the more society evolves. And I think that's really beautiful, actually, because the more you speak about your own successes and your own struggles in an honest way, the more free someone else is going to feel to do the same thing. It's the same thing with enlightenment. You know, each person who becomes enlightened on this planet makes it easier for the next couple of people to become enlightened and so forth, because we are all connected. So if one person is honest, there's scope for you to be more honest. And that's the key really for Tuesday morning. Get honest about what's going on. Don't go into denial, and you can really see the biggest success in your life. Now, the Knight of Swords is in the next position here, and he's kind of the antithesis to the Star, because the Star is about the higher self, vulnerability, and really connecting with truth. The Knight of Swords is about being an alpha male and putting on a front and going into the ego and doing battle to achieve what it is you want. Now, we don't want to do the Knight of Swords because it causes a lot of pain for us and for other people, and life is much easier and much more productive when you just allow things to be and you connect with your real self. Okay, so you've got a choice here. It's kind of, the ego is floating around quite heavily, but so is the higher self. So you've got a choice to make. And then finally, we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, just have a look. It is someone working very hard there. Okay, he's kind of, it's production line assembly, and he kind of looks a little bit sad actually. So the choice you make is going to have a direct impact on your work. It may seem like you can't concentrate on work, but you really can. But before you get to work, you've got to make a decision. What direction am I going to go in? So for instance, let's say, say you work in a bank, okay? And you're trying to sell a product. But somewhere along the line, something hasn't been quite clear, something wasn't completely honest, and you've got a choice. You're aware of that. You can either say, I'm going to be honest and say, you know, to the person you're working with, hey, I wasn't quite clear with you. I just want to really have another chat with you and make sure everything is right before we go ahead. Or you can say, oh, I just want to get this finished off. Let's just skim over the details. Let's just get it done. That's the Knight of Swords, okay? So make that decision which way you want to go. I don't really need to tell you which one's the right answer. And get clear on that before you do whatever it is you're doing. Because each situation is going to have an outcome, okay? This one's going to be positive. You might lose the sale, going back to that bank example, but at least you know everything's above board. With this, you'll get the sale, but it could be that in a week's time or something, that person turns around and says, hey, I was misinformed, for instance, okay? So it's about saving yourself a lot of trouble and getting honest and real ahead of time rather than later. We've got 15, 16, 17, 18, and 8 is 26, 2 and 6 is 8, and 8 is about power. So you have the power to choose. You're the boss in this situation, and no one else is going to do it for you. You have to do it. So be honest and be forthright and be forthcoming and be, you know, listen to your beliefs and values. All right. So that's really, I mean, that's a message that's really applicable to life, you know. So on this day, it's particularly strong. So make sure you choose the correct thing. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. And please remember to subscribe to the channel.